very rare. As you can see, there is snow on the ground in the state. Strange, this white stuff called snow. Texas has heard about it very often, and for the north coming in. Oh wow! But somehow it did land in Texas. It's very white, snowy, cold, crunchy. Parts of the UT over there. I used to stay in one of those dorms. Or, I don't know, maybe not. The old stomping ground. Postmodern hippies growing the herb. North Texas, we are green for a reason. No, I'm joking. It's perfectly clean here. There's not even, they don't even drink alcohol here really. Does it look like I'm lying? No, they do. It's known as a party school. So they have all different types of smells that come out of the dorm rooms here. At all times, there is drugs on somebody, somewhere. But they, weird things about UNT, alcohol is usually at parties. So when I left, not but a year or two later, there was a kid that died of hazing from too much water. They made him drink too much water. It was like a real weird thing. It made national news. They had to close down the fraternity. But that was just a fraternity. I wasn't part of the fraternity when I was here. I was just hanging out with a bunch of theater nerds. I'm probably not going to film a lot of it because I plan to come back and do a kind of a more professional job. UNT, maybe one day. A little short film about campus, whatever, maybe in a few years, come by and do a little thing, see if they'll buy it. I can totally edit it. I used to live, I'll show you where I lived. For a while, I lived in the grad dorms for a little bit. Oh, I like the flag up here. I'm gonna get this little green flag. See if I can find it. Oh, and they're doing wind power at UNT. Let's see. There's one of the green flags. Yep, there's the area. Not too far from the beer barn. These little windmills, I'm going to go down and see this windmill. Anyways, over there, grad dorms. They also have a new stadium. I was going to look at these windmills. Here's part of it through the fence. You can see it's really great cinematography. There's where the old stadium used to be, and there's the Performing Arts Armadillo building is what we call it, the Merkin building. You can see one of the major auditoriums. Then we've got a green flag, Texas, that's green. And I was going to look at these windmills right here. It's kind of a hippie school, so if you can hear me, but they're really into environmental science and saving the planet from immediate destruction. So no plastic bags, or you can have plastic bags, but the hippies kind of frown on you. And also they've got this thing called critical mass. Oh, I remember the name. Critical mass is where they block the traffic with bicycles. So they're real like Occupy Texas kind of, you know, the Eagles went here, so did Meatloaf. And Peter Weller, RoboCop. So they're kind of science into making robots that are like cops. They've been working on that for a while. Peter Weller was the closest they got to making the robot cop. Oh, wow, that's pretty neat. And then he also did Naked Lunch with a little William Burroughs film. Peter Weller's actually worked with Woody Allen. But he was a trumpet player here. He's just hanging around, playing trumpet, all of a sudden doing movies. Don't know how. Turn that blinker on. And we've got their new stadium right over here. Pretty good football team. The Mean Green. And they got dorms right next to the stadium. So you just walk right out from your dorm right into the stadium. Boy, it must be noisy during games. No reason to complain. That's probably where they have the graduation too. Performing Arts, University of North Texas. That's one of the performing arts locations coming up here. The only thing is that the actual theater faculty area and the theater arts, or the film and theater arts are kept pretty much almost side by side, but the theater arts is more central of the university, so it's kind of in the center of it, where also the radio television film is. The Murchison is the name. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. The Murchison Performing Arts Center is the Armadillo building, which is what we call it. Murchison. Go around this way. Here's part of the Murchison on this side. Huh. They got a new entrance thing. It's like a new label. Let's see. Right here. Okay, so music is kind of the main thing. This is where all the musicians hang out. They get the primo. So that's their little thing right there. Yeah, I'd have to come back and spend like a week here looking at things. This is called Mozart Square. Might as well call it Mozart. They have a Grammy. I mean, not Mozart Square, but the whole school for the 1 o'clock lounge. And oh my gosh, it looks like a city now. So this is interesting. Someone's stretching, a statue's stretching. That's like me and my girlfriend. They did a statue of us standing, holding one another. I asked them not to, but no, I'm joking. This is like really different looking. Have a little campus bookstore right here. I go down Avenue C. That'll run into one of the dorms I stayed at. When I was here, Nora Jones she was practicing piano, but I don't know if I saw her or ran into her. I'm sure I probably did. I mean, the music department was always kind of hanging around the theater department, but I really don't know. This is where we practiced African ensemble with Gideon from West Ghana for several months. He practiced right in this building, which I think he'd be a great subject. He's one of the best drummers in the world. In that building right there. Now, the 1 o'clock lounge, jazz musicians will play. This is the UNT Music Hall, right around in here. Usually in this area right here. That little thing, that little brick wall right there, they play in the little auditorium in there. It sounds really dynamite. Let me go around here. I don't know, I may come back with a little crew, get permission. Really, I don't need permission, but I may come back and get a little more detailed kind of stuff. I was going to look at my old dorms. Oh, yeah, okay. Here they are. Back in the day, over there is where the pool is and workout facilities. And here it is, one of the dorms I stayed at. Right here. Just a couple of years, 2 or 3 years. It's called College Inn. Somewhere way deep on the other side from there, on the other side of the computer room. TJ, one of my actor friends, he stayed in those little apartments over there. Amazing that he was on campus. Alright, I want to cut it right here. You can see the hippie bus there.